So here we are near Marsden Road. I've just done this 320-foot farm fence, dog fence, to contain an area for the 3 dogs. And he wanted a bigger fence, but I said, why don't we make it small and beautiful? And I've worked on the lines to make it flow with the land and made everything as lovely as I can. Look at that. That fence line kind of sweeps along over there, and then it does a little bump over the roots of the maple tree, and the fence posts are straight. You know, the fence lines, when you look down that line, they hide behind each other. Oh, there's a little whirlwind. Yeah, so it just kind of delineates the space under this maple and in front of the house on the porch where people sit. And I think it looks gorgeous. I'm really pleased with it. I've spent a bit of extra time on this one. Fabian, the young boy, wanted to work with me yesterday, and I think he might have faked a sore throat to get off school, but I let him help me, which meant I wasn't working in full flow, but it reminded me of when I was a boy and how I learned. And I learned by helping people and asking questions and getting in the way. So we had a nice day yesterday. Lovely lad. He said, I just want to be outside and I just want to help and learn stuff. Smart kid. More straight lines, and then the entrance. Of course, the one post that needed to be straighter than straight was the entrance gate post. And I did it all yesterday, and it just jumped over a rock and ended up a bit crooked and a bit wide. So I took this all apart when I came this morning. I couldn't live with it, and I redid it. Took me a little while, but I know I did a proper job. And then I added a gate latch I usually use for the square post, but I'm out of those. I've got some on order, and I've also added a horseshoe, which I got from another customer who an English guy, and he actually shoed the Queen's horses. That's kind of fun. And so we can think of that as a royal horseshoe. And I would imagine when people go in, if they want a bit of extra luck, they just touch the horseshoe. This family is going to Africa for up to a year. Yeah. So then we come inside. Beautiful outdoor wraparound deck here. And when I'm building, I try to make sure it looks lovely from all angles, as many as possible. It's one of the tricks of design, is doing that. So I came in and I sat where they sat, where they sit. And I looked at it once I put the rails up, and I had time, I could adjust them. And you can see it does that nice little bump over there. I'm not trying to get them straight, I'm trying to get them pretty. And the gate's square and centered. It's pretty much exactly 4 feet wide, so it's installed exactly as it's designed to be. And then it comes along. I'll jump off the porch here. The only regret I have is that this ended up just a little bit narrow. I would have liked it to have been wider, but there was a reason for that. And the tractor and the mower can both fit through. We just have to do it after the beers, or before the beers. Because what it was these drain pipes went and did a 45 down here somewhere before they go in. And I said, well, you place the post, and that's where it ended up for this corner post. And then it comes over into a corner, and then a 6-foot gate that he had knocking about, and then sweeps up and ties into the house here with my usual 2x4, which is very unobtrusive and neatly done. And I really like things to be neat and tidy, almost to the extreme, but I get faster and faster at it. This one doesn't get used much, so I've just left it on a nail, on a screw. Yeah, isn't that pretty? My goodness, I think it's raining. Yeah, so it comes around and sweeps up the hill and joins into the house there. And there's a little gap. I imagine he'll just put a board across there or some fill. And he's been putting some stuff under the porch so the dog can't get out. So there you have it. 320 feet of beautiful farm fence with a very lovely feel to it. I love doing these ones. All right, I'm out of here.